This is Matrixlord212. Hello, everybody. All right, so it looks like still the lighting is messed up with this. I was hoping that it would be so much better, but it's not. That sucks. Maybe if I take my hat off. No, something is wrong with my camera. Wow, that's bad. I guess the laptop is going. It's time for a new laptop. All right, hello guys. How are you? So I'm trying this live stream out. Because I've had no luck lately with the live streams because for some reason YouTube blocks people from seeing it or they hit it as not suitable for advertisers. So I haven't been doing the live streams like I've done before. But I figured let's have a go, talk about some things with Doctor Who and movies, comics in general. First off, not Doctor Who related. I saw the trailer to Nicolas Cage's movie called Primal. Okay. And he stars with Famke Jameson. He's supposed to be a big game hunter. And he has to take on a prisoner that the guy escapes and he lets out all the animals on the boat. And then he has to hunt all his animals that he caught without hurting them, plus detain the criminal, like catch him and whatever. So that looks really awesome. I love Nicolas Cage. I think his movies are awesome. Definitely going to see that one. Also, I want to talk about, and the trailer's up, by the way. If you want to see the trailer for Primal, it's up on darkhorizons.com, which I use all the time. I also want to talk about Robert De Niro because that he's going to be excellent in that movie, The Joker. I've seen some clips. I'm very interested in that movie, and I think that the media is giving it a bad rap because they're trying to make some political nonsense out of it or some type of drama. I mean, you have movies all the time that deal with violence. Why this one is so different than any other movie, like, makes no sense to me. I think that the movie is going to be top in the box office. I think that it's also Oscar worthy with probably Robert Downey Jr. Not Robert Downey. What am I saying? Robert Downey Jr. Jesus, Robert De Niro or even Joaquin Phoenix. Definitely looks good. And for me, I'm not crazy about villain movies, but this movie looks like something I definitely want to see. Why is the camera so messed up? God, is it the lighting? Am I on the wrong side? Maybe should I be face the other way? This is terrible. All right, hold on. Let me see. Maybe I gotta move my seat. Maybe it's the light in the back. Maybe if I stand here. I don't know. Sorry, guys. This is experimentation. I'm trying to find the best lighting possible for these live streams. Okay, so Doctor Who. There's the trailer that's circling around about. Was a fan made one, which was pretty good with the Cybermen, but it's a fan made. It's been fan made. It's been out for months, and the problem is with no Doctor Who trailer, no Doctor Who news, people are just, trying to create things to keep things interesting. And it's a beautiful done trailer. I follow the person on Twitter, excellently made, but it's just a fan made. It's not real. So like, just know that it's a fan made because I don't want people to confuse the fact that while it's good, it's not the genuine article. And again, we don't know, like BBC is just silent lately, right? It's like we know that when they finish filming, they say it's a wrap, and nobody's done that. Now, believe that they're still filming series 12. And then, of course, it's always that the special is separate, right? Separate block. So usually when they say it's a wrap, they still film a special after that. I think they take like a little break, and then they go film. So even if they're done wrapping filming for series 12, they're going to do a special. Now, we have no news that any special was canceled for this season. There was no article. There was no announcement. So everything is business as usual unless they make an announcement. So I find it highly unlikely that the BBC and Doctor Who would just not tell us and just not have a special. Okay, because that's the whole thing. Is like we have 10 episodes plus a special. I mean, they cut back from the amount of episodes they used to have. I mean, with Russell T Davis was 13 plus a Christmas special. With Moffat, it was like 13 plus Christmas special. Then it was 12 plus Christmas special. You know, sometimes it was 11 plus Christmas special. But Chibnall has the least amount of episodes, you know, and still the 10-month filming, which is crazy. So 10 months is 11 episodes. It's 10 plus the special. And the special is longer. So if they don't do a special, then they would be done filming. But they're still filming. So again, they're not working every day. Like stuff happens. Sometimes they're just off. Sometimes the weather is really bad and they can't film. If they have to film outdoors, they just can't film. So, you know, they plan all this out, like where there's alternate days if filming can't happen. So big deal. We see Jodie Whittaker having coffee, going for coffee. Like, you know, there is no Doctor Who news, and people are flocking to her like, oh my God, she's having coffee. So does everybody else. Does anybody follow like Tyson Cole when he goes to get coffee, or Amanda Gill and Bradley Walsh? No. So again, another thing is the video from Tyson Cole. I'm sorry, but if people were going to be unemployed, okay, they wouldn't look that happy. I don't think they could be that strong to hide their emotions if they wouldn't be partying, first of all, if they know that they're done. Like if Tyson Cole or Amanda Gill, Bradley Walsh was not going to be filming anymore Doctor Who and they had a party, you probably could tell that they're not happy or something, whatever. But they looked ecstatic. They looked like they're having a good time. And yes, people could get together and have fun. But the whole point is you're not going to do that, and you're not going to create this illusion if she's gone and Chibnall's gone. They're not going to go out of their way to fake it for the cameras. They're not getting paid extra to do that. So it wouldn't be beneficial for Tyson Cole to create an illusion and fake it with Jodie that she's gone. She's still there. And this is what I'm trying to say is that there are people who want her gone so bad that they just make excuses to push the initiative. She's gone. She's not gone. Chibnall's not gone. What is it going to take? Do you need to have the BBC come to your living room and talk to you and tell you? I mean, the BBC flat out said that Chris Chibnall's still the showrunner. I don't know what else you could use to prove that he's still the showrunner other than the BBC announcing that he was going to talk at Terrence Dix's funeral and he's the showrunner of Doctor Who. They could have just said Chris Chibnall has a few words, but they said the showrunner, Doctor Who. He's still the showrunner. So something happened with Chaos and Cardiff, yes. We don't know what exactly the whole contents of everything from it. I know some details. We don't know everything, but the whole point is that when everything was done with Chaos and Cardiff, from my sources, Chris Chibnall became a little more powerful for whatever reason, and he is still the showrunner. Jodie is still the Doctor. They are in series 13. Okay, and from what I'm getting now is that it doesn't look like at all that Chibnall is going to change the format. He's going to probably keep everybody for series 13. I mean, that's the way it's looking. If we get anybody added to it, maybe, but it looks like that's the case. Bradley Walsh is filming all these different things, but making time for Doctor Who. They really like Bradley Walsh. As far as I know, everybody is coming back. Okay. I would have thought maybe change it up a little bit, but if you have interesting enough writing and stories, you can keep all the companions, but you got to give them something to do. Like there's got to be a story arc, and the whole Yaz with the police thing. It can't feel forced either. It's got to be explanation why no one's looking for her, why she's just not working in the police department and she still has a job. Like by all counts and purposes, she should be fired. They should acknowledge that. The parents should get involved. Like, what are you doing? What's happening? You know, the connection between Yasmin Sinclair. I'm sorry, Yasmin Khan and Ryan. A little Freudian slip there. Yasmin and Ryan Sinclair. Yasmin Khan and Ryan Sinclair. There was some type of history they had when they were younger. They liked each other, And then I'm hearing in the audio novels they're saying that Yasmin Khan's a lesbian. How do you contradict that? Like, I don't believe in that canon. I believe in whatever's on the show is canon. Okay. The only thing I believe is canon is probably Paul McGann's audios because we never really had anything. But anybody else, unless the BBC flat out says it or Chibnall, I don't see it as canon. So there's that. Daleks, we haven't seen any pictures, but maybe they're not in public. Most of the time, the Daleks are on a soundstage. You can't see it, so you don't know. And Chibnall's very good at hiding stuff. But the other, was it weeks ago, we did a video and we showed what looked like a Dalek piece for an episode, which we haven't been able to confirm. So more than likely, you're going to get Cybermen, you're going to get Daleks, you're going to get Jadoon. The rumor about Sea Devils is every day it's more and more that it's not happening. And the Master thing is like a 50-50 thing. I mean, there's no pictures. There's no, we know pretty much a good portion of the episodes. And it doesn't look so far like the Master would fit into any of that. Then again, you could do a Missy thing where you add her on, like we add him on at the end as a scene that doesn't, it's like, doesn't look like it connects, but it does. But then again, I don't know. We definitely need a story arc with Doctor Who to continue to build it up. We need some type of consequences, some type of threat, and again, not a threat that destroys the whole damn universe. Let's not be ridiculous. Could be a localized threat. It could be Earth's in danger. It could be TARDIS is in danger. Companions are in danger. Planets in danger. Whatever. You don't need to have a thing that's going to destroy the whole damn universe. All right, guys. So if you're watching, and just to show me that this is working, the live chat's working, say hi. So that way I could see if you're there. Because again, I see 2-3 people, but I don't see any comments. And again, sometimes I think that this is just not working. That's why I don't really do this stuff, because I like to interact with people. But for some reason, sometimes YouTube just puts this on. People can't see it. Maybe they don't like me. Maybe they like flagging my stuff. Yellow flags. I don't know. But I'm not seeing anybody. So I'm going to say hi to you guys. But I don't know if this works right. Maybe it's the beta. I don't know. Box office wise, Rambo, we talked about it on the Everything Show last night, is not a success. The Rambo Last Blood. It has to beat the budget, and it has to show a lot of money more than the budget. $50 million budget made $37 million. Again, whatever it made, $13 million in foreign markets, they only get about 20% of it or whatever. It's not a success. I'm a Rambo fan, but for me to not talk highly of Rambo, it's weird. But you know what? The movie doesn't look appealing. The creator doesn't like it. Creator of Rambo. And I haven't seen, other than Billy telling me how great it is, I haven't seen one person say anything about it. And again, it for me to go to the movies and spend money, it's got to draw me in. And there's nothing in that trailer that draws me in. The only thing they portray is some guy calls himself Rambo, doesn't look anything like Rambo, doesn't even talk like Rambo. In this area, it's just this makes no sense. So, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to see it. I think it's a rental. Or I think it's, on-demand movie. Pay $5, watch it at home. Pretty much. Didn't see Child's Play yet, but my son Joe saw it. He was disappointed. Which we kind of figured that, didn't really do well at all. Kind of bombed in the box office. But I will be watching that to see for myself how that is. And again, to me, it doesn't make any sense to have two different universes going at the same time. I know that the universe continues for Chucky, the real universe, on a cable channel. I kind of wish it was movies because I kind of feel like it's getting downgraded. It goes from movies to direct to DVD, Blu-ray. Now it's on TV. I kind of want Chucky back in the theaters. Kind of not happy that it's getting like. I feel it's a downgrade from like a movie to television to like. I mean, that's to me. That's for movies to DVD to television. That feels like a downgrade. So I kind of want to see Chucky in the movies and like actual Chucky, not bullcrap Chucky, bootleg Chucky, fake Chucky, reboot Chucky. I heard that there is another Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the horizon. They always make reboots. That's not surprising. I know they really hope the last one would have invigorated the franchise to make sequels, and it really didn't do that well. So they're going to try again. The only thing that really sucks when it comes to horror is that we are not going to see a Friday the 13th movie. That bothers me. Yeah, I'm drinking from my cup that Joe and Bree got me on Friday the 13th. So a little upset that no Friday the 13th movie for a while, long time. It's been long already, and it's going to be even longer until this lawsuit thing is done. What else I want to talk about? Nightmare on Elm Street. We were talking about horror right now. Nightmare on Elm Street. I kind of wish that they would just do a sequel, Robert Englund, and just stop it already. Just do it, get it done. You're done. I get to see it. He's probably going to be doing one more movie, and that's it. You can just take place present day. He comes back. That's it. Now going into action, adventure, and fantasy, whatever. We talked about in the Everything Show, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum returning to the Jurassic franchise with Jurassic World 3. Not as cameos, full-fledged big appearance in there with Chris Pratt and Dallas Howard. I love that. I think that's going to be an excellent movie. The last one I did not like. Toby Jones was great, but I thought that was the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why anyone would risk wrecking your damn mansion, even if it's a bad guy, to wreck the damn mansion and have dinosaurs in the basement or whatever. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, and it was so predictable, boring. So I did not like the last one, and I didn't even see it in the theaters, to tell you the truth. So it didn't seem appealing with the trailer that much either. Chris was right about that one. We saw that It Chapter 2 made like $388 million, did not make what the first It made. Haven't had time to go see it. Probably gonna go see it eventually before it gets out of theaters. I did like what I saw, Aladdin, which I want to see that, like the full. I got to, what it is, we were watching and I had to go to work and I saw bits and pieces, but I had to go. But I did like what I saw from Aladdin movie, and I love the Aladdin, the animated movie. It was excellent. And then there was two others. Big fan of Peter Pan, Return to Neverland. That sequel I love. But I have a feeling they're going to screw that up with this movie they're making, Lost Girls, which, what are you going to try to do? You're kind of trying to knock Peter Pan and, what he does with, these women's lives. Like, I think I'll pass if that's the case. Not really looking forward to that. Let's see. Star Wars. Yeah, Kevin Feige is going to do a Star Wars movie. Okay. I think that this is a test run. because they're going to make him be completely in control of this one movie without any interference from Kathleen Kennedy or anybody in Lucasfilm. He's going to knock it out of the park. It's going to make a ridiculous amount of money, more money than The Rise of Skywalker. And then that is going to solidify that Kathleen Kennedy's gone and that they're going to have someone take over the Star Wars franchise because they killed it. The only problem I see, though, is that I don't want Star Wars to be SJW. So how do you try to make Star Wars better with another SJW movie? Which, stop, you know? Men and women are equal. Stop trying to make it like women are superior. It's ridiculous. And that is what causes problems, okay? And it looks like Brie Larson is basically going to be in this thing. Now, I'm going to have an open mind about this. She's a real big fan, so I think she'll knock it out of the park. I just hope they don't put nonsense in there. That we just don't see like the social justice warrior garbage, this whole sexism and all this other stuff, and just get down to business and just deal with the story and everything, not get distracted with stupid stuff. See, this is what annoys me. I do these live streams, and I think, because the last time I found out, like, YouTube is making it where hardly anybody sees this stuff. So it's so weird. It's like when we did Google Hangout, it was cool. Now that Google Hangout's gone, you know, I mean, maybe I need to do more live streams. I don't know. I have plenty of time today, but I'm not sure if anybody's seeing it. I'm seeing numbers appear. So I don't know. I don't know if everybody's seeing this. Let me see. Let's see if anybody's watching. So I'm going to ask someone. Let's see. I'm going to send a message to someone and see if they can see this live stream. I'll find out. Oh yeah, today is mowing lawn day. So everybody's going to be mowing lawn all damn day long. All right, so let's see.